Hello everyone. Sunday, May 17th, the height of mid-spring, the day my credit card bill is due, and Paulo, and Pako are here in southwestern Vermont, not far from our home in the Berkshires of Massachusetts. And we are off in search of one of the great spring greens, wild onions, otherwise known as ramps or wild leek. Has other common names. The Latin name escapes me right now, but what's important is that you do not confuse it for plants such as lily of the valley, which are poisonous. One telltale sign, just a hint, wild onions smell like
wild onions.
Like wild onions, like onions. And take one of these along or something like it. A field guide to edible wild plants, please. On we go. Through moist woods to our secret wild leek spot. So this is actually the tail end of wild leek season, which of course doesn't mean that the wild leek bulbs, which are underground, disappear. Oh no, but finding them will be incredibly difficult from about now on. So we'll be lucky if we find some leaves. Just a few days ago, there were leaves all over the place. So let's see if we can find some. Oh, look at this, we hit the jackpot. Ramps, as they're known most commonly in this area of the country. You can use your hands. It's a lot easier using a digging tool, whether something you get at a hardware store to use for gardening, or a stick that won't break the moment you start digging. And here we have the bulb. And what's the first thing we're going to do just to absolutely positively identify that this is a ramp? Well, here we are. Look, stem, a couple leaves off the main stem, but you know what? Let's crush one of the leaves and smell it. Let's see here. Ah, okay. And here we have a larger stand of ramps. If you find just a small stand, consider not taking all of it, or else not digging up the entire plant, just to leave some bulbs for next year. And here, quite close to Mr. Caterpillar, what else do we find? Well, Paco found this one called sweet.cicely. Notice each leaf comprises 3 leaflets, fern-like. These are small, they can get quite a bit bigger, and the leaves smell sweet, a little bit like licorice or anise. And you can add this to salads, use it as a, dry it, use it as a spice. And again, if it's your first time finding this and maybe using it, use that field guide. Our next forest plant, one you'll also find on lawns and shady areas that do get some sun, is one you know the name of, a violet. Look at this. Look at these leaves. Again, there aren't not too many plants you can confuse violets with, but again, be sure that what you're eating is what you really want to be eating. And I do want to be eating this because violets are pretty tasty. They're not great, but kind of a little bit like lettuce. But you can add the leaves and the flowers to salads, and I think they're high in vitamin C. So here we go. Here we're in the meadow. What do we find but clover, which many of you can find on your lawns. And if you really want to feel like an herbivore, like a cow or a horse, just taste some clover. Doesn't matter whether it's 3-leaved or 4-leaved. Put some in your mouth. It tastes like something a cow or a horse would eat. But it is edible, the leaves and the flowers. Echo, get out of that picture. You're hogging it. All right, well, we're here at this beautiful stream in the woods. We're heading home. We've only been here for, less than an hour, but that's all it takes to find some good foraging opportunities. See you around.